Well, way up in Alaska, the state that stands alone, there's a dog race run from Anchorage in the Nome. And it's a grueling race with a lightning pace, where the chilly winds do wail beneath the northern lights, cross snow and the ice, and it's called the Iditarod Trail.
Well, here we are, Iditarod, day 4. Thursday morning here in Galena. Iditarod Airforce getting warmed up and ready for today's missions. Beautiful day. And there's Deb. Go up to the checkpoint and see the dogs.
Very foreign.
Actually a gorgeous day in Galena.
There's a pilot.
Another pilot bum.
He's not a pilot, he is a
sailor.
Captain.
I'm a sailor. That's right.
Do you put anything on it, Allie, or just those?
Jesse Royer and Allie Zirkle taking their 24 in Galena.
You sleep alone?
I do.
Yeah.
But if they start weeping, then you're in for a long haul, because then it sticks to it.
Yeah.
Then it starts.
I know what I used to use.
You don't want to put much on it because it just makes it freeze.
Beautiful day. Got about 10 teams here in Galena. 2 teams have already departed up to Huslia, where Huslia is the half point of the 1,000 miles to Nome. Taking a look at some of the sled arrangements. Got a caboose that you can put gear or put a dog in. There's the cooker. And there's a little sled. And here's the crew resting for the next run. And you can hear the crunch under the snow. It's about 10, it's about 0, -5 right now. And we're in the dog lot for the teams. Pretty nice. It's Thursday, headed out of Galena and headed upriver to Tanana. Meet teams that are in and out of Galena, headed up to Huslia, which is the halfway point. I'm headed to Tanana to pick up a vet to take on to Huslia and pick up a race judge back to Galena. Beautiful day flying the trail. We'll just coming to beam the village of Ruby. Nice day to be running dogs. Alright, we're headed from Tanana to Huslia, across the Switchback Mountains. We've just about 30 miles out of Huslia. We got Dorothy. Right? Hi. Dorothy?
Yes. Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, Karen and back. Just chasing the dogs to Nome, having a good time. Life is good. And there we are, headed into the upper Koyukuk River Valley, 30 miles out of Huslia. Beautiful winter day on Iditarod. Chasing the dogs. Somebody's eating well.
Absolutely.
Greg Miller's enjoying breakfast. There's Larry, our host.
Yep.
We're sitting here at the Alexander's Lake B&B. Iditarod Pilot Hangout.
Yeah, I'm all done. I'm just waiting on Jimmy. He went to go.
With Monty and our Galena leader Russ and Dr. Deb. She looks her best in the morning. She looks her best in the morning.
Oh yeah, she's an early riser, all right.
Sun hasn't come up, but we're getting our missions planned.
I thought she's actually...
Okay, we're in Galena. Friday the 13th. A lucky day, right? Iditarod 2015. And we got teams. Day 5 of Iditarod. And the dog lot's full. A lot of teams taking their 24 here before they head on up to Huslia, the halfway. Beautiful morning. It's about 27 below this morning. Dogs are resting and recovered. Got their blankets on, in the straw, conserving energy.
Recovering after the long run for about some 400 and close to 450 miles into the Iditarod. Pretty cool. And the crunch of the snow tells you it's cold out. Getting the ointment in the feet. Keep the feet dried out. Takes care of the cracks. Little antibiotic cream in it. Little drying ointment. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Good. Raking that straw. Well, don't let it get you. Volunteers clean up the straw after the dogs leave, and beautiful morning. There it is.
Oh no, the tables
One
have
of the
turned.
one of the critical volunteers for Iditarod.
Oh, I'm not a volunteer.
You're not a volunteer?
Media.
Media?
So I'm used to being on the other side.
You mean you're getting paid?
No.
Well, then you're a volunteer. If you're not getting paid, you're a volunteer, right?
Volunteer media.
That's right. Yeah, if you're getting paid, get out of here. This is volunteers only here.
Unpaid.
Here's a Galena checkpoint. All the critical mass is here right now, right? Critical mass. Got some haggard mushers hanging around. Dispatching airplanes, moving dogs.
That's right. On the board.
On the board.
On the board, off the board.
On the board in the air.
Right in the 13th on Iditarod, day 5 from the restart in Fairbanks. Going pretty smooth so far. Got a mission this morning, headed up to Huslia. Pick up a dog. Got a critter back there, all tuckered out. Dog that's been dropped from the team, looks like he's got a injured wrist. Get him back to Galena and they'll be able to give him some attention and get him back home to his musher family. That's what we do on Iditarod Airforce. Headed from Huslia back into Galena. Dogs are headed out. Yeah, we got an airplane heading up to Huslia that's on the wrong side of the trail there. Give them a ticket, Bruce. Yeah, you got to stay on the right side of the trail, otherwise you'll end up with a head-on collision there. Galena Base 04 Fox will be into Panama at 3:50. Copy that, Bruce. 3:58 to Canada. Beautiful day flying the trail. These are the nice days in Iditarod. 30 below in the morning. Kind of cold, but the airplanes are all snug and wrapped up and heaters going, so we get to warm engines when we start them up in the morning. Start it up and geez, you do your run up 2 minutes later and you're ready to get airborne. They're so warm, so it's pretty nice with the modern heat systems they got. Because I had 130 degree oil temp this morning and 70 degrees the cylinder head temp even before I started the engine. Heading up the Yukon River, headed up back to Tanana. Cleaning the last few people and drop dogs and gear out of the village. As the race headed down the Yukon. All right, look what we have here. We got an escapee. We had him down a bit, and
dog's name is Seagull.
he decided to come up and visit. Look Okay, we're with Mike headed from Tanana back to Galena. Got the last of the people out of Galena. Mike's a vet out there and bringing the last 2 drop dogs back. Maybe one of the guys decided to come up for a visit.
Galena traffic, Skywagon 33, 95 Delta, 10 miles.
Beautiful day on Iditarod.
Headbound full engine 25. Galena.
Well, this is the last day for me flying Iditarod this year. I've been home for a couple of weeks and had planned to fly the first week on Iditarod. Diana's going to take the 185 and fly the rest of the race to Nome. I'm going to head back to Anchorage tomorrow and Monday night back to the boat, headed back to the Sea of Cortez. So this will be it for me for this year. The next video I post will be in the Sea of Cortez, drinking margaritas, I hope. Hope I can get Diana to take some video while I'm gone and do some posting so she can finish up the race. But it's been a lot of fun with this change in the race trail this year. Not enough snow in the Anchorage area, so the restart was moved to Fairbanks for the second time in the history of the race. Started last Saturday on the Tanana River and headed down the Tanana to Nenana, and then overland to Manly, and then a little bit of everything headed down to Tanana, and it's been river running ever since through Ruby and into Galena. And then they added a checkpoint, added Huslia, so running north out of Galena up to Huslia. Huslia is just shy of the Arctic Circle, so it's way up north. And then down the Koyak, back into the Yukon, and headed the normal route down to Caltag, and then across the Unipleat and the Bering Sea. But this is going to be it for me. I'm headed up to Huslia to pick up a media person and the teacher on the trail. Going to take them on to Caltag, and I'll probably head back into Galena, and this may be my last trip, so we'll see. All's well on Iditarod 2015, having a great time. Weather has been absolutely gorgeous, colder than crap. I got a late start this morning. The airplane got unplugged last night, so I had to crank the Northern Companion out, and with the Northern Companion going, I was able to get things warmed up in an hour or so and get underway. But in any case, this is going to be it for me, more than likely. We got repeat customers. We got Dorothy and Erin. Erin's the teacher on the trail this year. She's in the back there, taking it all in. Off Huslia, headed to Caltag, headed up trail. Woo! And the lead team, Jeff King, got into Koyukuk about 8 o'clock this morning, so we got a dog race. Having fun on Iditarod.
What altitude did you go to?
Anything to say?
I only fly with Bruce. He's the best.
A good witness?
Yeah, right. That's what you tell all of them. Okay, headed back upriver. Dropped the girls off at Caltag. I'll drop into Koyukuk. I've got a GPS tracker that got left behind in Huslia. So I'll drop that there and pick up the comms guy and head back to Galena. And don't know if they'll have anything else for me. Probably not. This might be it for the 2015 race for me. But we shall see. All the way. Well, there it is, 04 Fox. Good looking Skywagon. Doing good for us this year on the trail. And that's it, my last day for the 2015 Iditarod. I'm gonna catch flight out of Galena here in the morning back to Anchorage, and Monday I'll head back to the Sea of Cortez and Morning Dove. So time to get back to the boat and do some sailing.
And let me race those miles to Nome, 1049. Then when I get back to my home, hey, I can tell my tale. I did the Iditarod Trail. I did the Iditarod Trail.